Modern Warfare 2 is finally here, and in this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you the top 5 meta weapons that you should be using on day 1. These are all weapons that you have instant access to the second that you boot up the game, or require only a few levels, so you know exactly what you should be using and what attachments you should be placing on them, because as well as 51 guns in Modern Warfare 2, there is a brand new feature called weapon attachment tuning that allows you to adjust individual attachments. So getting to find what the best weapons are and how you should be setting them up is going to be a lot harder, which is why you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, as I'm going to make sure that they're always up to date on this channel. But without further ado, let's get into the first weapon. The first day 1 meta gun in Modern Warfare 2 that you're going to want to use and level up, you'll actually have access to as soon as you boot up the game, and it's the Vel 46, or will be better known as the MP7. I actually have my highest gun streak with the Vel already. It's got incredible mobility as well as a very fast time to kill, but it's also the perfect weapon for you to learn how to play Modern Warfare 2. As though the game's advanced movement has been drastically changed from what we've been used to in Warzone and Modern Warfare 1, the Vel somehow manages to feel like you can move seamlessly around the map and hit targets accurately at a variety of different distances. Though one of my biggest tips when using the Vel is try to jump shot as much as possible. But if you fight multiple enemies, finish an opponent and drop straight into prone. Not drop shotting, but just laying prone in wait. They won't expect you to be lying on the floor. The Vel is also one of the few weapons in the game currently that doesn't have any other weapons within its VMP weapon platform, meaning it's going to take you some of the longest time to fully rank it up due to it having 29 weapon levels. So if you've got any double weapon experience, I'd definitely recommend using it when ranking up the Vel, but give it a go. Here's the class setup. So this is the class setup that I'm running for the Vel 46. I've got the Singard MKV muzzle, which, yes, it's a suppressor, so it's going to be a lot harder for people to pinpoint your location whilst you're running in behind their spawn. With the MP7, it's so much fun. The LAC 165 Zulu barrel is aim down, sight speed, and hip recoil control, so you're going to be able to kind of get those shots off that little bit faster. So important in this game because you die so quickly. Then I've got the VLK laser 7MW, ADS speed, aiming stability, sprint to fire speed. Like I said, key stats in this game for your SMGs, that sprint to fire and ADS speed, because you die, as I said, so quickly. Then I've got the pineapple underbarrel. It's the hands down best underbarrel for SMGs in my opinion. And then we got the clap stock as well, so I can move around a little bit faster. And once again, surprise, surprise, ADS, sprint to fire, and hip recoil control is very, very prominent. But yeah, give this class setup a go. It'll be no surprise to you that the M4 is also one of the day 1 meta weapons in Modern Warfare 2. And one of the best things about it, if you were fortunate enough to either finish the campaign or get the Vault edition of the game, you'll already have access to a ton of attachments. So you can go straight into a match rocking a meta setup before you've even got your first kill, which, like the Vel beforehand, gives you the perfect opportunity to learn the maps and get used to the pacing of Modern Warfare 2. Things to note about the M4 is it's really an all-rounder. It doesn't dominate any range, but can be used in pretty much every situation that you'll find yourself in Modern Warfare 2. Need to slow down your gameplay pacing to control an objective? No problem. Need to suddenly start pushing opponents and be a lot more aggressive? The M4 can easily do that as well. Though maybe not as well as the Vel 46, but it's probably the gun you'll find yourself being taken out by the most across the first week of Modern Warfare 2, as everyone's going to be using it. Now, the M4 that I've been running is this, and I also ran this in the beta, and it is ridiculous. Great mobility, really easy to use. FTAC Castle Comp muzzle. We've got the high tower 20-inch barrel, which is the heaviest barrel there. Definitely going to be what everyone's using in Warzone. The FTAC Ripper underbarrel for aiming idle stability and recoil stabilization. Just makes it so you've got that like ability to move around the map quickly and get your shots off, and just make it that feel like nice and snappy. You've got the Sakin ZX grip there as well for more recoil control, and then the Demo Fade Pro Stop for aim walking speed and sprint speed, so you can get around the map a little bit quicker. If you do want to have an optic, go ahead, get rid of that stock and put an optic on, but personally, I really like the iron sights. The next meta weapon you can go ahead and use in Modern Warfare 2 on day 1 is surprisingly a sniper or a marksman rifle, the SPR. And wow, is this thing broken. I mean, if you've followed me for a while, you'll know that I've never been the best sniper in the world, but even I was running around the map, quick scoping and getting quad feeds pretty much straight off the bat. I mean, look at this. Now, the reason the SPR is so powerful is because of the game's aim assist, because the game recognizes it as a marksman rifle. It is so sticky and easy to drag across a player's body and hit your shot. And as long as you're hitting the top half of the body, you're going to be getting those one-shot kills. I can honestly see the SPR being just like the Kar 98K was in the first Modern Warfare. The perfect sniper for those of you that like playing fast-paced, but want to be able to get those quick, satisfying kills that only a sniper can provide you. And also, it's available at rank 7, so after you've given the M4 and the Vela go, you'll definitely have this unlocked. Now for the SPR, I'm running the 22.5-inch Elevate 11 barrel, which is to increase that damage range so you can get those one-shot kills at further distances. I've then the Choreo Laz 44v3 laser for ADS speed and aiming stability. Then I'm running the SZ Zro 7 sight, but I would love to hear from you in the comments what you think the best optic in this game, because we've had the VLK in the past, we've had the 3 to 6 times in Vanguard. What do you think is the best optic in Modern Warfare? Let me know in the comments. But then we've also got the ZRL T70 pad extension, just to drop recoil control. Doesn't matter because we're firing a sniper, but crouch movement speed, sprint speed, ADS speed, so you can get around the map and get those shots off that little bit faster. And then we've got the aim assist 406 as well, sprint to fire and ADS speed, which is key. Absolutely love this thing. It's made even me be able to snipe. The next metal weapon that you'll want to be using on day 1 is the TAC 56, or better known as the SCAR. And you may remember this thing dominated back when we had access to the beta. Though it feels like it's been tuned down just a shed from then, it's still one of the strongest automatic assault rifles for those long-range engagements that you're going to have in Modern Warfare 2. Also, one of my favorite things with this is not only does it hit hard at range, it's got a high rate of fire, giving you a big margin for error if you do miss a couple of shots, or you come up against multiple enemies, which is pretty common in objective game modes. Plus, it sounds incredible. I'd still suggest starting with the M4, as you'll notice you don't have the same level of mobility with the TAC, but definitely going to be one of my favorite weapons to use in Modern Warfare 2, and most likely Warzone 2 as well. Then for the TAC 56 or the SCAR, we've got the Komodo heavy muzzle. We've then got the 14.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel. We've got the FTAC Ripper underbarrel. We've then got the Demo Clean Shot grip. And you'll notice I really go for ADS and sprint to fire in multiplayer because the game is so fast paced. You need, if someone runs out and you can't get your gun up quick enough, you're dead. So that's my build for the SCAR or the TAC 56. Our next meta weapon for day 1 in Modern Warfare 2 has got to be the FTAC Recon, which, just like the M4, you'll probably have all the attachments available to you if you got the Vault edition of the game because of the Cinder blueprint. But no worries if not, because the meta attachments are also unlocked pretty early on anyway. Now, the one thing I'd say with the FTAC Recon is, personally for me, I suck with single shot rifles. I always have, I just don't have the trigger finger to get a consistent high fire rate whilst also being able to accurately hit my shots. But if you switch the fire rate to auto, even though you have a very small mag size of 15 bullets, this thing takes players out so stupidly quick, with it being able to get a one-shot headshot kill, which is kind of ridiculous if I'm being completely honest, and is why it's one of the meta weapons that you need to be rocking on day 1. Just give it a go and remember to turn your fire rate to full auto, left of the D-pad. Now this is my build for the FTAC Recon. You've got the Shred CP90 muzzle, the 419mm EXF barrel. I then run the mini red dot because I do like running an optic, and I do feel like battle rifles need them. But remember, you're going full auto in this, which is why you go for the 15-round mag. It's not huge, but it's definitely needed to get the most out of this on day 1. And then we've got the X10 grip as well to wrap up the FTAC Recon. Now, for those of you who've stuck around to the end, I'm also going to treat you to Modern Warfare 2 Easy Mode. As I promised, this weapon will just make you laugh at how easily you can pick up kills. And yes, sadly, it is a shotgun. The Expedite shotgun, to be exact. Not only is it semi-auto, so you can take out multiple enemies at a time inside of a building, it somehow has quite a bit of range. So, you know, the most effective tactics with the Expedite will still, of course, be locking down a building or an objective, But if someone's running away from you, you'll still have no problem picking up the kill. Parts of me hates when a shotgun is in the meta, but the Expedite will definitely be there for the foreseeable future. One-shot kill potential, semi-auto, and just a lot of fun to use, but you'll hate it when it's used against you. Shotguns all round, really. Now for the Expedite 12, we've got the 18.5-inch Emperor barrel, the Schlager ULO 66 laser, the reconnaissance stock collapsed, of course, then the Schlager void grip, and then the X10 Gravedigger underbarrel. But now I kind of want to go over tuning just to kind of allow you guys to know exactly what you can do with tuning attachments. Now, tuning is absolutely massive, and I'm going to be going into this in more detail in the future, so subscribe if you're new. But with the Hightower 20-inch barrel, for example, if you go to tune, you can adjust this barrel so that with the left thumbstick, so you can increase the damage range. This is going to be exceptional for Warzone. Yes, it's going to make my gun a little bit slower to ADS, and I might just need that damage range for Warzone, but multiplayer, we're going to put it to left so I get a faster ADS speed, and that's going to allow me to win gunfights I would otherwise have lost. I've got enough damage range, because of the way that I'm playing with the M4, I can kind of make it so I'm that little bit snappier, and if someone else has got the exact same build as me, and I've tuned it, they haven't, I'm going to come out on top. However, I then go like, I don't need aim walking speed, because I'm kind of playing a bit more of an aggressive style. I don't need to be kind of like aiming down sight as I go around a corner, because I'm jump shotting around there. I might go for a bit more recoil steadiness to combat the extra kind of like attachments that I've gone for. And you can do this with every single attachment. It is ridiculous. But yeah, I'll be going into this more detail in the future, so subscribe. But I hope you find these class setups useful. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.